morning, this is Ennis from Never Stop Trucking. We're gonna be dispatching some trucks today. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. Tomorrow we have a few trucks. Today's Thursday, just the day after Christmas, and we're hoping to book some loads this week. So a lot of them are covered for today. We do have one guy that's gonna be empty at 1 p.m. and we'll have another guy that we are looking to cover with something short for tomorrow to position him correctly for Friday. Hello, Ulrich. Thanks for joining every time here. Now we have to post these trucks. Sometimes I will post them ahead, sometimes I will just wait until I start going live. So this time it's gonna be live posting these trucks. The weather is good today here in Michigan. It's just wet and it's not that cold. It's really nice weather, I would say, for end of December. In Eastern Europe, they got slammed with snow, and I just read yesterday that some areas have like 1 meter, meter and a half of snow, like in mountains. So that's crazy. Hey, Mohammed, good morning to you as well. So speaking of that, let's check the traffic. Just that's how I like to check the current weather, just by checking the traffic. Here we go. So I will just what you can do is you just type traffic here into this search Google Maps here, into the search option, and just zoom out. So everything is green, so that's good. So except for these little yellow spots, that's probably morning rush hour. Here we do have snow, Idaho, Utah, right here. So it's these mountain passes. We spoke about chains and winter the other day, so this is one of those areas where you would have to put them on. Here by Salt Lake City as well. Here in Oregon. Here in Seattle, just before Seattle here. These areas are known for avalanches right here. So you gotta be careful there, not to get buried in snow. So yeah, the weather is fine. Now, we have, let me see, this guy here for today. So we're gonna start with today. Let me check here. So, Anoka, Minnesota. Nice. Emra is working on him, but I'll just post him as well, just to help him out. For now, I'll leave him open. But like I said, he's delivering today at 1 p.m. So we'll see how that's gonna work for him. Okay, let me check. We have one guy for tomorrow. Wrightstown, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, Wrightstown, Wisconsin. Wrightstown, Wisconsin. And he wants to come back home here to Grand Rapids because tomorrow is Friday and he wants to be home on the weekend. So that one, and we can get a fair rate. We even, I think we were doing a live show the other day when we booked that 200-mile trip to Grand Rapids for 800. It was from Illinois, actually, but it worked out for him. And it was TQL. Nice. So this guy's for tomorrow. Wrightstown, Wisconsin to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, cool. Let me see. 100-mile radius to Grand Rapids. One result, and then going to Lansing. This is probably Myers, DC. As we know here that usually when you see Lansing, that means it's a Meyer, DC. Meyer, DC is not that bad, but you do stay there for like 2-3 hours, and you want an appointment in the morning. I have these allergies, so I'll send them an email just because I can. We use Load Connect, if anyone is wondering. Right, Load Connect was one of the first ones to do this, maybe even the first extension, the Google extension. I'm using it on Firefox right now, but it's a Google extension mainly, and you can use it on other browsers as well, on some of them. And they have been improving their game constantly, adding things. Now they have things that we don't even know about, that we don't like. You would have to go there and just check to see what they have, and then after that, and they're very honest, legit people, and they will not do anything with your personal information, unlike some other extensions that started popping out left and right after they saw what they did. Then they started doing the same thing, and now those other extensions, those other people, they did some shady stuff with the personal information, and they just started copying these people. But Load Connect, I think, is probably the original extension, and I don't get anything to say that I'm not. I don't get any money from them, or I don't have any affiliate links for them. I'm just saying this because we like them. Emro and I, myself and Chris, we have been using this for a long time, and we wouldn't imagine work. We couldn't imagine work without them. Let's just put it that way. So we also have a guy in Solon, Ohio tomorrow. I also booked this load live the other day. That's the load that we got, $1,700 from Grand Rapids to Michigan. It had 3 deliveries, 2 in Detroit, and one in the last one is Solon, Ohio. I think Oxford, Michigan, and like Brownstown, something like that. Picks up today and delivers tomorrow. And now we're just looking. So the last one is at 1 p.m. and we're just looking for something to come back from Solon, Ohio to Grand Rapids. Let me check the chat here to see. Guys, cannot find a remote job. Anyone can suggest me how to find one? 2 years experience. Yeah. Well, I personally wouldn't know anything about that. I don't know much about remote jobs. I do know, but I'm not an expert. And then dispatching is just going to be harder and harder to do remotely if you don't have any experience. If you have experience or some kind of connection, it's still doable. But if you don't have any experience, then it's going to be very tough to start as a dispatcher right now. I'll just be honest about that. For tomorrow, all of these loads are going to Goshen, and we'll just do a radius of 100 miles. 100 miles, and And we can also post him on the way to here, not from Solon, Ohio, because Solon, Ohio will cover maybe everything up to like Toledo here. So I could just post him out of something like on the way here to cover. But if we find something from here, like South Michigan, and then he's empty at 2 p.m. tomorrow, then it will take him a couple of hours to get here. So there's a slim chance that he's gonna pick up something from here, most likely from this area. And there are loads are popping out. We just have to find something really quick in this case, because the thing is, when he booked this load, he kind of said, hey, well, this is delivering late. It's got 3 deliveries, which I don't usually like, but this will be an exception because this week it's a holiday week. This delivers on Friday late. I want to do something, and then even if I don't pick up anything to come back because I want to come back home on Friday, then it will be still worth it, because if you get $1,000 from here to Solon, Ohio, and then like $600-700 to come back to Grand Rapids, then that's their usual rates that they're giving out. So that's his thing was like, hey, even if I don't pick up anything on Friday, this load is still worth it. But we will make sure that we get him something. Okay. Now this guy also, that might be a little bit harder, but there is still time. It's still Thursday morning, and this is for tomorrow. So we'll do that. Now, if you have, now this guy is also delivering late. There was another guy. He's in Moorhead, Kentucky. I'll post him as well. And then for him, we want to bring him up here north. All right. So we can have him positioned correctly for over the weekend run. So we'll do, let's do 100-mile radius. We'll do Wisconsin. I don't know if we can make it to Minnesota, but we'll do Wisconsin, Minnesota. I think that would be the best, these 2 best states. Maybe Chicago, but let's just do this for now. 145 results, nice. No, 6 results. Cool. Okay, love the channel. Thank you, William Garner. I love it. It sounds official. William Garner. Okay, so we have 4 lows that are same, and well, no, they're kind of same. Peebles, Ohio. This one is, yeah, as I thought, 700-800 miles to Minnesota. That's probably gonna be too much. What about this one? This is, well, it's 42. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't like heavy loads. So we gotta do. I'll do 40,000 on the way. So yeah, 1 result. Nice. Yeah, he just doesn't want heavy loads, and that's fine. We will find a not heavy load. So today I have a little bit more time to talk about potential questions. And then this morning I was told, a little bird told me that the DAT map for the loads, for the market conditions, looks really good today. Looks hot. Let me go there right now. And I'll show you that. Okay. What? No, get out. So this is for, let's see, today. Yeah. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this? It's red. Yep. Chris just told me this morning, and he was looking at it, and we got a big surprise. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean, people? Red markets all over. Look at this, even here. So it could mean a few things. Now, first, like we keep saying, it's the holidays. A lot of people are not working. Freight needs to be moved. These holidays are in the middle of the week, and as I predicted last week, that we're gonna be off for like a day and a half, Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday. That came out to be the truth. So now today it's Thursday and it's Friday, and look at this. We are looking for loads. Cool. And we're doing a live. And we have great market conditions. I can't believe this. Nah. Now look at the prior business. That's from yesterday. Okay, well, yesterday was a holiday. So we have markets here. Let's do extended market. Let's see what this says. Ooh, this is even more red. I love the red color. So this is the only time when we like the red color. Let's do the 3-digit zip code. Nah, still okay. Still not bad. But this is nice. This looks nice. Okay. I don't know what to say. Like if you click on this, very tight. 4,000 loads, 500 trucks. Now, I really don't believe these maps, right? I've been reading these articles. Let me see if there are any loads. I've been reading these articles every day now that how the trucking is improving, how the forecasts are much, much better now, and we really don't see anything. Like, look at this load. So we have one load today, well, because of the weight. Okay, I understand. Let's delete the weights. And still, it's like gonna be like 8 loads, and half of them are the same. So we have like 5 loads from Ohio today to Wisconsin. Same thing tomorrow here. We have 4 loads. Ooh, look at this one. Novi, Orion. Yeah, this probably picks up in the morning. And Direct Connect Logistics, I really don't like them. They're a bad broker. And then you can see here in their biggest problem is the communication. Like they will not communicate with you. But this load, Pataskala, Ohio, and it's 150 miles away. So it has to have 3 stops. This will not work for him. He's gonna be delivering late. And Columbus, Ohio, is 140 miles to go empty. But my point is, we don't have a lot of loads here. They're not paying that great anyway. Same thing here. Same thing here. Now we do have this Enuka, Minnesota today, and we have 200 loads. So let's see what the highest rate per mile is. 2 something, which is not bad, right? But still, this map, I don't know if this, like, look at this 4,000 loads. Where are these 4,000 loads in Atlanta to go anywhere? Let's post Atlanta and see if that's true. Atlanta, Georgia, for today, 150 mile radius. So results limit reached. What about 100 mile radius? Still, nah. Okay, well, maybe that's true. We'll see. Hopefully that's true. Okay. So these are our main. Emre is working on this one, and just because he's probably gonna deliver today at 1, but we'll see what's gonna happen. So this guy is for today, but Emre is working on him, and he's very specific. So we'll see about that. What's going on in the chat? Airsoft Bosnian Sniper. What do you think about flatbed? Flatbed is okay. We have been working with flatbeds, but right now the rates are not that much better unless you're willing to do some partials, or if you have a runner for your driver. Let's see how the flatbed rates are doing here. So this is drive-in. Flatbed. Ooh, not that great. Not that great. What about reefer? I don't want to even see that. Reefer is doing great. Nice. Okay. So I guess flatbed, not that great. Will you be starting with 50% runs down middle scene? Do you think the loads are light, bad pain because so many drivers didn't work yesterday? Well, the loads are not bad paying. They're paying normal today. Maybe slightly better than usually. Let me see. Today we might have a guest. Well, on the phone, not. Let's see if Chris is ready. He said he would join me. Chris, now you gotta join me because you said you would. Ooh, look at this one. We want this one. Pick up by 3. Yeah, these guys are good, and they're paying good also. Colombian Logistics, they're here from town. They're paying good, they're good. So Northeast PA, let's see. Can he make it there? It's not that close. 120 miles. Oh, it has to pick up by 3. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, but I wish he was closer. This would be a really good load for him. Man. He's eating. He's eating. What is that? Croissants, salami, or pepperoni, and glass of milk. And cheese. Man. This is a typical Macedonian breakfast. Chris, can I show this? I hope there is no rakia involved. Okay. How do I add this picture here? No rakia today. Yesterday it was my birthday. Your birthday is on a Christmas day? Wow. Happy birthday, Chris. You didn't tell us that. Now, how do I add this picture here? Let me see. So I can bring it here. Here we go. This is a typical dispatcher in Macedonia's breakfast. And we're gonna come back to this, Chris, okay, later when you join me. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about this, okay? This is this is not good for you, man. Okay, but anyway. Let me look at the comments. What do we have here? I work for a mega carrier. We have been trying to use brokers, but the offer brokers have been giving us such a joke. One load was $6 a mile. How do you build a route in Google Maps from DAT, Chrome extension? Okay, so if you're talking about, let me see if we have any loads here. Now these guys from Colombia, they answered. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna be honest. This guy can be there at maybe at 4. And if we can do that, you have a deal. But they're probably not gonna risk it tomorrow. It's Friday, 4 p.m. So Uh, thank you. This guy can be at pickup at 4 p.m. I know it's a bit risky for you. Let me know if that works for you. Okay, I'll just send them. You see what they say about that loan. What about this Kentucky? Yeah, this one is too heavy, so this one will not work. I'll talk about. You guys asked me these couple of questions, so I'll talk about this in a minute. I just wanna go down 40,000 pounds on this load. Search. Okay. Now the Chrome extension. Yeah, this is. I just spoke about that. This is the Load Connect extension. You go to Chrome extensions and download it. Now there is a subscription. They do have a free version. I think they have like a limit on how many emails you can send, because this is primarily an email, direct email extension. But I'm not sure. Maybe you can keep using the free version if you just want to look at the maps. But its primary function is to be able to send emails like this. Like if you click here, or you can go here. This is, a lot of people will not do that. Now here you see a lot of other things. You can choose where you send the email from, to whom, and you can change something here because you have a template that you pre-made, but you can change it here. And there is a lot of other things, so you just send it here. So there's that way as well. So this is, it's, what? I'll just send it. Yeah, there we go. But then you can click here, and I think DAT was also, they also put it there somewhere, something like this, something very similar. I can't remember because I'm using the extension. But anyway, you click here, and what's nice about this is it will put in your starting city where you're posting your truck in Solon, Ohio, and the pickup and delivery, which is really cool. What did these guys say? Latest is 3 p.m. on this, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, we tried. So this load, that's too bad, man. But still, it's 120 mile in the opposite direction, so yeah. And mega carriers. What did we say about mega carriers? I work for a mega, Shadow Frost is saying I work for a mega carrier. We have been trying to use brokers. So when you say a mega carrier, you don't have to tell us the name, but like how many trucks do they have? Like, are they do they have multiple locations in the United States? Are they that big? And how do you usually, guys, get your freight? Is it direct shippers? Do you have contracts? Do you usually not work with brokers? Can you tell us a little bit more about that situation? Let me see who's calling me. Dispatch. Ooh, today, no, we actually had a guy here, and we have a load for him going to Wisconsin. But maybe on Monday. Sounds good. Thanks. Bye. He had a load for today out of Grand Rapids, Michigan to Appleton, Wisconsin. So yeah, if you can give us more, Shadow Frost, if you can give us more information, this is really interesting what you're saying. Now, of course, brokers will look at you. They will see how many trucks you have, and they're gonna think you're desperate. You you probably have a lot of company trucks, and you just want to do some. You want to have a volume, right? And that's probably what they're after. And that might be the reason why they're giving you such a low rate. But on the other hand, we have been seeing those rates as well. Those bad rates, even as a small carrier. But I would love to have more information about that, the carrier you're working for. Like why, oh, here we go. We are one of the biggest companies. We have our own dispatch, but we are reaching out to brokers because there's not enough freight for. So do you usually work with shippers directly? You have your contracts. Is that what you have right now? And the volume is so low that you're forced to go out and reach out to brokers. Is that what's going on? What do you think about next year in trucking? Will it remain same? I did make a video the other day, and it's like if you go back like 2 or 3 videos back on the channel, sort them by date, you will see that I made a video about 2025. But all in all, it's probably gonna stay the same. Now, according to this year, and I really wanna, maybe next week is gonna be, so this is when, maybe next week this might be similar. And if it stays like this will send out a signal to shippers that they have to come up with their rates, and it will also send a signal to carriers that now they have more leverage in asking for better paying loads, and the rejections are gonna go up because most carriers will start rejecting these very cheap loads, and they will have no choice but to increase their prices. But we'll see if this is the only case for these couple of weeks because of the holidays, or if this goes into January. But I seriously doubt that this is gonna stay like this, because this is out of ordinary. This is very unusual. We have customers, but if there's no freight, we reach out to brokers to fill in the missing. I just deadheaded 500 miles home because I couldn't get a load home for Christmas. Oh, you're a driver. Oh, Shadow Frost, I thought you were a dispatcher. Okay, so you drive for that mega carrier. Okay. I just deadheaded 500 miles home because I couldn't get a load home for Christmas. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, when we bring people home, well, I understand, we don't have that many trucks. We are a very small company, and as in compared to a mega carrier. But what we do is we would bring you closer and closer home, as we are approaching the date when you need to be at home. So if you need to be at home on Wednesday, and ideally you want to deliver on Tuesday, so on Friday we will find your load to end up somewhere that's closer to your home. But to deadhead 500 miles, man, that's crazy. And I believe that it happens. I've heard it before, and especially with these big carriers, man. Because to them, it's going to be hard to bring everyone home. For us, it's much easier. That's why you need to work with a small carrier. Like us. Shadow, for your company doesn't book loads from the load boards. Yeah. Shadow Frost, I would love to talk to you. Not about like about. I want to find out more. like how these mega carriers work with their owner operators. Now, I never worked for one when I was an owner operator, but I spoke to a lot of people, and they would say like they would have maybe a board with all available drivers, and then they would say, hey, so Shadow Frost is next in line. So they offer him a load, and then Shadow Frost says, no, I don't like that load. Then you go back to the line, back of the line. Sorry. And then they will ask other people for this load, and ask and ask and ask. And if once they have another load available, and you're back, it's your turn, and then they will ask you. So I don't know if it works like that there or no, but if it works like that, and I've heard that, that's I really don't like that. Anything new here? Now these guys, we like working with them. West Michigan Transport, they're really good. Look at their reviews, man. 5 stars, 119 reviews. Let me see. Spot, Columbus, Ohio, Holland, Michigan. 7 a.m. pickup on the 27th. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But these guys, did I email them? No, here we go. 150. So maybe lows before 2. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. These allergies, man. I mean, what's up with allergies in the middle of winter? So Westchester. So 500 miles you would have. Nah. And 150 to go down there. Nah. He's not gonna do it. Unless this pays $2,000. But this guy, no. But there's only one load for this guy. Let's do, maybe we can add Michigan. I'm gonna mute myself for a second here. Okay, here we go. Maybe add Michigan. Maybe add Iowa. Maybe add Illinois. I think that's pretty much it. 4 results. 12 results. Okay. 500 miles. TQL. 6,000. So maybe you could do this one. This is very light. I don't even know where this is. Oh, in middle of nowhere. Nah, we're not gonna do that. No. Never mind. Okay. Hi, you have this Peebles, Ohio today to Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. I would have to talk to the driver first. What did you have in mind? I called you while you posted the load. Can you do 15? A thousand? Okay. Well, thanks for your time. If that works, I'll call you back. Okay, bye. You called me. Okay. Okay. Now, imagine you go to Best Buy, to a store, and you're looking at a TV and there is no price, and you're asking me, "Hey, how much does this TV cost?" Like, there is no price. And they're saying, "Hey, well, you came to us and you're looking for TV, you should know what you're willing to pay." Yeah, I'm willing to pay like a couple of $100, but you have it for 1,000. So come on, man, that's ridiculous. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna call Chris now. Chris is going to join us. Chris is going to join us. Where is Chris? Chris. Okay. Good morning. You are live and alive. Oh no. Well, you can listen to me directly. How's everything going with your loads? Okay. Where are you trying to send him? Uh, oh, great minds think alike. So I'm gonna add Indiana then. Indiana. Okay, there we go. What about Solon for tomorrow? Columbus. So they keep posting this Columbus load to Lansing tomorrow. Yeah, well, that's too far anyway. And it's the one that's going to Holland picks up at 7 a.m. So nah, it's not gonna happen. But anyway, so he wants to stay under 40 or 38,000. What is it? I just emailed these guys, Danville, Kentucky to Gas City, Indiana, for today for him. So it's 370 miles altogether. They're paying 728, man. So uh, sure. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna have to mute this music. No. Oh, he was muted the whole time. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, same here. Same here. Sorry. Well, he was on mute this whole time, I think. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back. But he's talking to a driver right now. So yeah, this is the only load that I see that's. What about this one? 1,500. Oh, that's the one I tried calling earlier. They're paying 1,500 to go there.
Hold again. I have to call keys of the forklift
Who forgot the
with
keys?
this guy going to Kentucky. The shipper forgot to put the keys inside the trailer. He's bringing 2 forklifts, and now they don't have any keys. It's
Oh,
crazy.
okay, all right.
I'm broker. Help with you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hang up with him because I have to listen to this music. I'll call him back again uh, when he's finished with this, so I'll just let him know. Okay. So how funny is that? They load you with 2 forklifts, and you go to deliver the load, and there are no keys. There are no keys in the forklifts to unload them. So how do you even load them with? I mean, like you had to have the key to start the forklift. You bring it inside the truck, and then you take out the keys and put them in your pocket. What's up with that? Uh, I mean, I guess the driver just assumes that there is a key because they just brought the forklift in. That's crazy. I have never heard of such situation. Now, how are they gonna get them out? Maybe a key from a different forklift would fit if they had one. If they don't, and he's screwed. Man, they have to send in another truck to pick up the keys. Let me look at the comments, see what we have here in comments. What's going on? What do you charge owner operators to drive under your authority? Yetmir is asking. So here, if you are driving under our authority, you're leased on to us, 12%. And Usman Khan answered that as well. Yeah, I charge 11 and drivers complain about too high. Yeah, sure. No. I mean, if someone complain, like even if someone is complaining about your commission, that it's too high, even if you give them less, even if you give them 9 or 10, they're still gonna complain, right? If you provide them with good, decent service, and if they can't appreciate that, and if they like don't think you should have profit as well, then I don't know what to say then. Because keep in mind, as a trucking company, most trucking companies will have factoring, and factoring can be from like 1 to 2 to 3% of the rate. You have to pay for that. I would tell them, okay, well, whatever the factoring rate is, like let's say if the factoring you're paying is like 2%. Let's just say that, and then you tell them, okay, well, we'll do 11 plus the factoring, so that's gonna be 13. How about that? Like, and it's not just that. There are other fees that owner operators will never see when you're a carrier. There are a lot of other permits, taxes, small things that you have to pay from that money. And then you carry the risk of not being paid. You carry the risk of the safety consequences. If a driver does something on the road, it's going to be on your safety record, and it's going to be on everyone else. All other drivers are going to suffer because of what this one driver did. And then he's complaining about everything, right? And you have to pay for your subscriptions, DAT board, phone, accounting, anything. You have to pay for your office. If you have dispatchers, you have to pay yourself, and the company has to have profit as well. What's the point of running a company if the company does not have a profit? And it all comes from that. And I tell to these people, well, you try to open up your own authority and see how much you're going to be paying out of your pocket for all of these things that I just said. You're probably going to be paying much more than what you're paying right now. And I made a video about that. I made a comparison. If you were to open up your new authority as a one driver, or if you were to get leased on to someone, you're probably going to pay more money because your insurance is going to be higher and other things, as opposed if you were leased under a decent company. Okay. Tell them he will go back for the keys for double the rate. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive back like 400 or 500 miles to get the keys. Yet me right, I totally agree. What's the important having centered shoot reefer than side when broker? Oh well, the chute is usually up on top, right? That's where the air is circulating. Be, so if you have it on top, most of the time the pallets are not gonna go all the way to the top of the trailer, so there is free airflow up there. But if you have it on the side, then they're smaller, right? They're much smaller. So now we can't even look for this guy that's in Kentucky. How long have we been streaming? 52 minutes already, man. Time flies. So once Chris comes back, if he comes back, I'm gonna surprise him a little bit. So Yatmir, you say you provide great dispatching services. So are you a carrier? Do you have your own authority, or you're a dispatcher? Ooh, what about this one? I have my own authority. Oh, this is the same load going to. I think I emailed these guys. Oh, you're out of Iowa. You have your own authority. Okay. No, 12% is if you have your own authority, you're out of Iowa. 12% is, in my opinion, just enough. Because look at these other bigger carriers. They charge much more. A lot of them will have other things included in that charge, like a trailer or registration or insurance. But look at Landstar. They charge anywhere, it's like 35%. If you have more, like for more specialized equipment, it goes lower than 30. It depends if you have your own trailer, a lot of things. But 35, Landstar will easily charge you that. Now try that. I'm asking this, what rate am I looking for? I'm looking for 1,000. So this guy's emailing me back, Danville. Where is that load? Did they delete it to Gas City? But I don't see it anymore. But he's emailing. I'll just tell him 1,000. Okay. We were looking for some around 1,000. Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen with that load with the forklifts and lack of keys. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. Oh, come on. And then you guys were asking about the Amazon Relay. I made a video actually about it. I was gonna talk about Amazon Relay live, but I needed to get ready and prepare some things and talk about it in details, and I wanted to make sure I have everything ready. So I made a video actually about that, and I will release that video probably over the weekend about Amazon Relay. And it's a longer video, it's like 40-50 minutes, I think. And we talk about Amazon Relay, how to start with it, like the requirements that they have. We're looking at the load boards of how they're paying, how much they're paying, and I think it's a good insight video about. I don't know if there's anything on YouTube like that it exists, because most Amazon Relay videos are specific about a specific thing. This one is a comprehensive video that includes a lot of things. What's Chris saying? Oh no, this is not Chris. Someone else was messaging me. Okay. Okay. Just sending some messages. It's not now for this guy. I can't even call on a load because we don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, Chris is still working on that forklift guy. He's going back and forth with the broker. Man. Okay. So, anything for this guy from Minnesota? What about something really good? It's probably gonna go, yeah, to Washington or to Florida, Utah. Broker says shut the F up when I told him what's going on for that forklift load. He said he's never had this happen. He's trying to get. Receiver says sorry, we can't take them, and that's it. Why did he tell you to? And this is Echo, I think. That's not professional. I was expecting better from Echo because Echo is usually they are usually professional. Oh no, he just said it out of surprise, not to him. Okay. Okay, so for this guy tomorrow, man, and this is 150. What if we do 200-mile radius for him for tomorrow? Ooh, Amherst, that's by Buffalo. That's way too far. What about this one? Livonia. So this is on the way, but it's like 2 hours away or more to Big Rapids, and Big Rapids is north of, yeah, sure, Canada. 350 miles. No, thank you. Okay, well, this guy's already posted 150-mile radius to here. He's already posted for outside of maybe DAT themselves. These streams provide the best clearest look at the DAT board. Yeah, I just I wish there were more loads here coming up so we can call something. And honestly, I'm just waiting for Chris to come back to see what happened with those forklifts. I'm really curious, to see what's gonna happen. So while we are not that busy, just waiting for him to come back, do you guys have any suggestions for these live streams? Something we could add or change? Because a lot of people are saying how these are helpful because this is like uncut, close look into dispatching, into DAT load boards. So I don't know if there's something else that you think I could add. Jesse, brate, kako se? Dobro sam, Brahim. I'm good, how are you? Ken F. Ken F sounds familiar. I think we spoke before, right? Here in these chats. Oh, okay, so this guy in Enuka, Minnesota, he already got a dock. So maybe we can look for him as well. Just to see where we can send him. So tomorrow is Friday. We have to send him maybe to Wisconsin or Illinois. Oh, look at this one. How about this one? This is not bad. This one is not bad. Do you look to book stuff the day of or book in advance? I like to book in advance myself. But if we can't find something, then we will have to book on that same day. But honestly, I always prefer to book ahead. I really don't like the drama of that same day. Some dispatchers. Let me see what Emre is saying. Some dispatchers claim that if they look on the same day, that they can get better rates, and they don't have a problem with that pressure. And if the driver does not, some drivers don't have a problem with that too. Some drivers will claim the same thing, but some drivers will not wait and they will pressure you to find something ahead. So me personally, I like to book ahead. Maybe sometimes you can get a better rate. Maybe that is true. I just don't like the drama of going to work in the morning and knowing that I have 5 trucks to load or more to cover for today, and none of them have loads, and maybe one of them is going to be very hard to cover, and you're going to have to wait till afternoon till you find something. So I really don't like that. Okay, what about this load? Monroe, Louisiana. Okay, Emro is sending me this load out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Okay, TQL. So what? So Shreveport, Louisiana. Send him to Kansas. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna call this load.
Thank you for calling Total Quality Logistics. Your call may be recorded, or if you're calling regarding an active posting, please enter your 7-digit
Oh,
post ID.
this is not the posting ID. This posting ID has 8
We're
digits.
sorry, the post ID you entered is
No.
invalid.
No, we'll try again. We'll try the extension number.
Thank you for calling Total Quality Logistics. Your call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance. If you're calling regarding a posting and have a post ID, press 8. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. If you're a driver or dispatcher, please press 1. Your call is next to be answered. Calls are answered in the order received. Please continue to hold, and
Okay.
someone will be with you
I
shortly.
shall
Provided
continue
the
to hold.
reliability and capacity to meet all your transportation needs 24/7.
I'll just put them on mute. TQL has more than 9,000 employees. Nice. Intriguing.
TQL, can up.
Hi, you guys have this Monroe, Louisiana today to Kansas City, Kansas?
Got a post ID, a reference number for him.
There's a reference ID 30627 502.
Picks up in Hodge, Louisiana, and it's going to Park City, Kansas for tomorrow around 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Are you okay with that?
You said 5 a.m. delivery tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The pickup facility is by appointment in 24 hours. And commodities is paper rolls, scaling around 40,000 and 44,000 pounds. And I believe we just need your driver's ETA to that shipper to set that pickup appointment.
Okay.
As far as rate wise, what are we looking for to get this done?
Let me see. We're looking to be around 16.
Can't be around that, sir. Could you meet me anywhere close around 950?
No, I can't. Thanks for your time, man.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. 950, sure. Okay. Let me check the emails. Oak Creek to Lansing, $1,000. Delivery 6 a.m. on the 28th. Huh. That's Saturday. So you would have to go to Lansing, come back. I think they might do more on this rate. So this is the Oak Creek to Lansing. Where is it? Where is the... That's the one that they've been posting. $1,000, 9,000 pounds. Deliver. Oh yeah, it says right here. I didn't even see that. I don't know. Maybe we can ask him. I will try to get with shipper. Told me he's active working this now. Should have an answer ASAP. That's for the forklifts, for the keys. I'll call the driver for this one and talk to him and tell him about. So he would have to go to Lansing and then come back. So how many miles is that gonna be? Oh man. Well, yeah, it's on the way. And then we're gonna add Grand Rapids to see. So it's 500 miles, $1,000. Oh man. Well, I'll ask him. It doesn't hurt. See what he says. Right? The worst that can happen is like he can yell at me like, why are... No, he's not. This guy's cool. This guy is very calm. Šta ima, kako je? Samo da te pitam, gledam malo lodove za sutra i ja. Pa ima neki lod, ali istovar, ja vjerujem da je u Majeru tamo, u Lansingu, u subotu ujutru, u 6. Ne znam, ali znači kupi se dole usput, dole ispod Milwaukee'a odmah. Kupi se od 8 do 4, 9.000 poundi je teško, onda je $1,000. Ali ja vjerujem, pošto je subota i već ga ima postiranog od jutros, da bi on dao i više, preko ne znam. Po šta misliš da mu reknem, ha? Ja, pa na e-mail smo, može samo biti da me ono više ne pošalje nikad nijedan e-mail, to jedino može biti. Ali mogu ga, ne znam ni ja. Kad bi ga pitao za 1.400, ja, ma ne vjerujem, ga pitam, on će možda reći 1.200, ali da ga pitam za 1.500, reći, znaš, to, onda bojim se, neće mi tjet odgovoriti. Ma, okej, ja mislim da jest, jer nema ništa, to jedini lud. Jedini lud što ima za nazad. Ja. Okej, ništa, poslao sam im ja e-mail. Okej, može, ništa, čujemo se. Ajde, živi, alajma. Okay, so he said try for 14, and if they give us 12, that should be okay. And he's okay with delivering on Saturday morning. So we'll see what they answer. So we have, what about Shreveport, Louisiana to Tennessee? Tennessee, where is my Shreveport? We'll add Tennessee. Shreveport. Well, this is not Echo. Oh, this is email. 10 ratchet straps. 1 stop, Bruce, Mississippi. 2nd stop, Olive Branch, Mississippi. Okay. So I asked them for 14. I will see what they say. Sweet Express is here from town. Oh, they have these loads. How much are they paying? Okay, so I'll send them an email for that Memphis, because the driver says he's willing to do these stops. Okay. Now what about this Sweet Express? They have a few loads posted. This is 45. This is probably plastic, because that's what they do down there in South, like plastic or like granulated plastic and paper. They also have Echo, West Monroe to Newton, Iowa. What about that one? You're answering. NTG, Livonia to big. Oh, come on, that's not the one I need. I wanted this one. This one here. That's what I want. And then there is Shreveport, Louisiana. Let me see here. To Iowa. Echo. Yeah, he's 17, but this load is posted for 13. He said he would take this for 17. Nah, you're not gonna do that. It's posted for 13. Okay. What about this one? Redford, Amherst. Nah, this is will lower the radius. Just asking Chris if he found out anything, if he can still talk. He's still on the phone for that guy. Oh, man. Oh, he's not. Okay. Okay, I will call you now. Okay, call me. He can call me. Do you look to book stuff? Do you book it? My company likes to wait till I'm empty before looking because they get better. It stresses me out. I just called to say I dispatch and I mean from Kokos Burza. Hey, thanks for joining in again here as always. Kokos Burza, the fast chicken. Yeah, it's. I would tell them, Austin, that. Well, I don't know if you are a owner operator or a company driver. But if you're owner operator, I mean, you should be able to choose and tell them, hey, I don't like that. I want a load ahead. You should be able to do that. I don't like that either. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress to wait for a load, and hopefully, and maybe you can get a better rate. What if you don't? Then come 11 or noon, then you're going to be saying, hey, well, let's just book whatever there is out there. And then you have to rush to get it. And then you have to drive all night to deliver it. Nah, I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so this guy in Shreveport, we can combine these postings. We can put them all in one. So we're going to do Kansas, Tennessee, Iowa, Minnesota. I'm not gonna do Texas. Nah, I refuse to do that. But this guy doesn't mind. Oh, what about this one? Tipton, Iowa. Nah. $1.70 to 30. This is the one I emailed them, but now they say it's one pick, one drop. Might be a different load. And Emra said this load is gone, but they still have it here. And these guys from Oak Creek to Lansing, they're not answering. I might call them. Is there a phone number here? If he doesn't answer him, I'll just call him. Because the driver wants this load, and this is the only load from Wisconsin for him for tomorrow that that we see. And then one posting, they have 9,000 pounds, and one is 15,000. Did they have two loads? Maybe they have two loads. Well, that's even better. Like you should give us 14. Should give us 14 for this load. What's your percentage from one load? Contour, are you asking me about the percentage? Because I am my own authority. We are different. We are not a dispatching. We are not a dispatching service. We do have that option too. We have that, but I don't work with those trucks. So for dispatching, our dispatching fee is 6%, but for the authority, it's 12%. But we don't take any more trucks for dispatching anyway. We really don't have capacity to cover them. And then honestly, we have a lot of cargo vans and straight box trucks reaching out to us, and we really don't have freight for that, for cargo vans and for straight box. We only do semi trucks because there is really nothing out there. I'm not gonna lie to them and say I can work with you. Here comes Chris calling me. Hey, what's up?
I just installed a new mic. Oh, actually, no, this is from the live.
Yeah, I can hear
Let
you.
me see this one.
Can you see on, because the first time when we talked, I had you on mute here in my OBS, the dial pad.
Yeah, I was checking that right now.
Yeah,
I can hear myself on the live.
You can? Okay, that's good. So what's gonna happen with the forklifts?
I have no idea, man. I added this guy on GChat. He said, still waiting on the customer. He said he's working on it. I texted the driver. He's saying they're going to call the boss, and he's just waiting, actually. At this point, like, nobody knows what to do, you know.
Do they have other forklifts there? They could maybe try a different key. I mean, I'm sure they thought of that, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna fit anyway. But you know, I would just try. You never know.
Right. Can they take them like any other way? That there has to be like they have to turn them on and just leave the trailer with the forklift, or can they do something else? Like, I don't know, like a bigger forklift. Guess,
Well,
you know,
yeah.
take it off.
But the problem is it's inside a trailer, so it would be hard to lift it up. Well, maybe, you know, if you had a bigger forklift with long forks, because there are a lot of companies will have these extensions for forks that you can just put them on. They're like sleeves, and you just put those extensions.
Right.
And you would have to have a really good driver. That's like, what if it tips over inside the trailer?
I don't know, man.
They could maybe try to hook it up to use some chains and pull them out with a bigger high-low. They could try to do that. Or if they have like
I've never had this happen.
if they have like 10 Eastern European guys, they can just push them out or carry them.
That's like a morning workout.
Yeah, well,
to get in shape.
oh, for them, that's like, that's what they do every day.
Hey, that wasn't milk though. It was yogurt. You guys don't have that.
Oh, now I feel. I was like, man, this guy's weird. I thought I knew him.
And what's wrong with that breakfast, man? Why it's not healthy? It is.
No,
Besides everything it's processed there, but
I know it's a typical breakfast for us. I know, I know. I do all of that except for
I'm trying.
Pork. But like if it's like a chicken salami or something, that's fine. But yeah, we do that. I understand. I'm just messing with you. Let me bring that picture again. Okay, this is Chris's breakfast here.
Just the ingredients.
What's
raw.
that? Do you have cheese and what's that in the middle, like a big fluffy thing?
Well, yeah, I think that's cream cheese with walnuts and covered with honey and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a lot of calories on that plate.
No, I like it, and I for some, because it's in a cup. I thought it was just regular milk, but if this is yogurt, then we're good.
Yogurt.
Now
It's
you
yogurt.
are one of us. You're one of us. We can't.
And it's kefli.
Kefir, yeah, kefir. We can't live without that. We have a really good kefir here. What's the name? Lifeway. You ever heard of Lifeway?
Lifeway.
Yeah,
I'm Googling it
they're
right now.
famous here. I think a Greek family immigrated here like 30, 40 years ago, and the guy couldn't that's in Chicago, Illinois, somewhere over there. So he really
Okay.
he really missed it. And I don't know if he was Greek or somewhere from that area, And he started his own company, and now like they're the biggest kefir producers in United States. They have like fruit, and they have plain, and these plain ones
Okay.
are all over Bosnian stores here in town and everywhere else. And we get like 2 or 3 big bottles every time we go there. It's like we can't live without it.
When you compare it with the Balkan yogurt, what do you think? Like, is it close or
It's
is it
better.
different?
It's better.
No way.
It's
No
better.
way. No, it's not. I don't believe that. Trust me, we have some sourness in our yogurt, and it's a little bit different.
Same thing. He's from there. He knows he's like the guy that invented it, and then now his
Right.
family continues. Hold on, I'm booking a load for Samir for tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Yes.
This one to Lansing?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
How much?
12.50.
Okay.
But delivers Saturday
It's not too
morning,
bad.
and he's fine with that.
Depending which Meyer facility. They have 83 in Lansing, which is okay. It's like in and out in under 2 hours. But if it's 92 or finally, actually, I have it written down right here. They're really bad. I mean, they take like 5, 6, 7 hours to get.
Hey,
shown
it's Saturday morning, deliver at 6 a.m. And he's going home after
I see
that.
what
And
you're
this is the only load. 11546. And I'm gonna send them. Do you have his information? Can you just message it to me?
Oh, I do.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had it somewhere here. I can't find it. I have all the other droids. I just don't have his.
I have a whiteboard right next to me, so I just look it up right there.
Well, I have this note app always on with all the driver information, like reminders. But I don't have him. I deleted him accidentally, and I'm too lazy to type it. Perfect. You don't have his name here?
Oh, I do, but do you want me to send it?
No, it's fine. I know his name. Okay.
Look at this. I used to have those notes as well, but this is way more convenient.
Okay.
Way more.
Okay. Oh, you have it on your wall.
Oh yeah.
But do
I
you
just
you have to type it in
look
every
on my
time?
left. Yeah, but that's no problem.
Wow.
It's easy enough. You know.
Wow, oh man. We used to have this like 20 years ago all over our walls, but now we use computers.
No, and I swear to God, it's the most convenient thing ever. I've tried everything, trust me.
Yeah.
And I used to have this like right above my monitors. But now I just stick it on the left.
Okay. Well, I don't want to show this because there's a lot of personal information here.
Yeah.
But to explain it to everyone, uh, the company where I was a dispatcher a long time ago, that was like 15, maybe 12 years ago. I don't know. They had like 70 trucks, and we had everything on the walls, like the load boards where everyone is, like where they picked up, where they delivered, the rate of the load, and then all the dispatchers would be able to look at those two load boards. They were all over. They were like 2 meters by 2 meters each, right? And a dispatcher could come in and just say, "Hey, oh well, this guy needs a load. I'm gonna look for him and stuff, you know." But then Google spreadsheets came along, and then we started doing that in Google spreadsheets, and that way everyone had it on their computer, and you could change everything, and it will update forever. And that's when we stopped using these.
I don't know. I just find it way too convenient. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's like as long as it works for you, that's fine.
Sure. I forgot that people are watching, man. I thought we were just talking on the phone. For real. Before you said, let me explain to everyone. I was like, oh, yeah.
So they're sending me that load for $12.50 for him. And I'm talking about this Oak Creek, Wisconsin to Lansing, Michigan.
Yep.
So we have. So if he goes there and comes back home empty to Grand Rapids, it's gonna be 500 miles, right? And I'm including the deadhead and the empty miles that he like when he comes back home, it's 500 miles exactly.
That's not a bad load. Plus, he has a good load to go to Wisconsin today, so it's all good.
Okay, how much is that one?
Just check out which mile it is. It's $1,000, 360 or 380 miles.
Okay, well, this one is picking up in Milwaukee.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
He just texted me that he's loaded.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna sign this one. And do you want me to forward
Which mile is it?
It's an XXXX mile. They didn't put it in.
Nah.
Okay.
They do pay attention, transportation one. I had a situation last Friday. 3.5 hours detention, and they paid. They paid within like a couple of hours.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna email him and ask him to. Well, you know what? I'll just sign this. I don't care. And I'll speak about those DCs in a second. I just want to sign this. Everything is filled out. Sign. 1250. Good. So hopefully the rate confirmation that we get will have that information. If not, I'll email him. But
I think.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, now this one has it. It's 84.
Right. I think 84.
Yeah.
Trying to find it.
Hey, there. I wanted to tell you about that mire. This mire, it's a one big location, okay, and they have, they do have like an off-site warehouse, but you rarely ever go there, and I don't think they even have appointments there, or even if they do, it's really flexible. But there is their main facility. They have a guard check, and you have to check in there, and depends to which building they send you inside that complex, right?
Okay.
So all of those buildings are at the same location. It just depends like what building number this is. So that's how it is over there. I've been there myself many times.
Right. No, we did a lot of shipments with these people in Lansing. Every time they need to get, back home in Lansing, that's a Meyer load. Like 99%
Oh yeah.
of the time, it's gonna be Meyer. So we tried basically every single facility, and I had it written down actually. I can't find it.
And see,
Which one is good? Which one is bad?
I'll show you here, like here on the live. I'm gonna remove your breakfast, man. I forgot about your breakfast. It's still here. Your breakfast is still here. Okay, so if you
Well,
look,
it's not.
now it's not. So if you look at the live here, you see this guard check.
Yeah.
That's the main entrance, right? You can park your truck here overnight. But then once you go in, once we change here to a satellite view, so this is the.
There's a significant delay, and it's between the live and the
Oh yeah, it's
phone
always
right
like
here.
that. That's normal. That's normal. For everyone that's watching,
see.
it's just like they don't see. We see the lag, the difference, but they don't see
Yeah.
anything. But
Yeah.
anyway, so if you look here at the satellite, this is the parking lot. This is the guard shack. Now they have all these different buildings here. Now this is what matters. Like inside the complex, where you go to. Like usually you would go here, but sometimes they will send you here as well. And this is the only location. They don't have other locations. Now there was another small warehouse here somewhere. I can't remember where. That once in a while they will send you to, but it's an even different address, right? And this cola here, this is a good Coke. If you ever have a load going to Lansing to Coke, they're good. They're fast. Like it's very small, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
I found that 86, it's a no-go. 93, it's a no-go. 84 is good. 84. So he's going to the good one. He's gonna be in
there
about
you
a
go.
couple of hours.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
See, like even here they have it. Like it says here, DC 86, DC 85. You can see it. But I think this is for 84. Because 84, I think this here is, they do pallets here. And they do, because here on 86, 85, this is for the store, for Meyer stores. Meyer stores, they're like Kroger and Walmart. That's what they do. They do everything. But here, this is like maybe something that's not product related, that goes inside the store. Okay. I think this is what it is in this building. And Meyer is very interesting. I can tell you a story about that. I forwarded you, I think. Yeah, did you get the
got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So Meyer, actually the owner of Meyer was at my when I became a citizen and we had the ceremony.
Okay.
He was present there, the owner, but he passed away a long time ago. I think his name was Frederick Meyer. But he started Meyer just before Walmart started. You know Walmart stores?
Yeah.
And Sam Walton, he owned the, because he Sam's Club and Walmart, that same. So Sam Walton, they knew each other. This guy Frederick Meyer, and Frederick Meyer started this before he did, and he was the first one that started these chain stores like Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. And Sam Walton wanted to either buy this business from him, or they wanted to join, something like that. And he got an idea from him, and that's how he started Walmart. But now Walmart is the biggest, chain store in the world.
Right.
So he actually got the idea from Meyer, and you can look it up.
Wow.
That's a true story. So Meyer, they're really good.
I'm looking at it. It's founded in 1934. Hendrik Meyer opened Meyer Grocery with $328 in credit with his 14-year-old son Fred. Oh my God! You were talking about Frederick or Hendrik?
Frederick, I'm talking about Frederick. He was the one that actually attended he was very old, man. So I became a
He
citizen
was
in.
14 years old when he started with his father.
Wow.
His father, Hendrik Meyer. Yeah. You've
Yeah.
met Frederick.
Yes.
How did you meet him?
Well, no, he was a guest, like these naturalization ceremonies, where they give you the certificate of citizenship, stuff like that. You swear an oath. They make a big deal out of it. It's
Okay,
fancy.
okay,
And they have it
okay.
like once or twice a year here in the town. And sometimes they would ask some notable people to attend, right, to make it more official, make it more important. And
Right.
when I was they invited him, and he was there. He was the speaker, and
Okay.
yeah, that was
That's
in
cool.
2006, I think. It's a long time ago.
You're talking about the last century.
Yeah. So what's so the forklift guy? Okay. So we had a suggestion here in chat that they pay us to go back and get the keys, the driver.
They better call Uber to get the.
Uber.
They're just gonna mess up our day. That's what I'm afraid of. If it takes them like another couple of hours to get this thing done, it's gonna be too late. There is already nothing over there. Can you
Yeah.
imagine after lunch?
They could hook up some chains and just pull it. How many do they have? Two of them?
Two. Yep.
They could probably do that. Seriously. Just because I don't know if you can do that, because they do. Most of them have a handbrake. So I think even if you you should be able to pull them out.
Do they have like a mechanical handbrake or
Most of them have a
those new
mechanical with like what's the name? Like a wire Sila, Sila.
right. So, yeah.
So
No, if it's that way, they can do it with the chains. If it's electronic, they would probably need, contact, a key to turn it on.
Yeah,
But
but
let
still,
me actually suggest
it-
this to Mass.
it would slide on the floor. The floor it's a wooden floor, and even if the brakes are locked, it would
Yeah,
probably
it's gonna slide.
slide. Hey, I worked at a
Mhm.
lumber yard a long time. When I first got here, my first job was at a lumber yard. And I worked with high-lows, with big ones, huge ones, small ones, electric, propane. Man, we did a lot of crazy stuff with high-lows. I was young then.
You should,
We did a lot
you
of
should
crazy.
call the shipper and tell them that.
Seriously, like there is a way. If you want to do it, there is a way. Don't People are so limited, like narrow-minded. They're just like, oh, we don't have a key. What do we do? Just pull it out, man.
Yeah. I want to call Mass and actually tell him this.
Okay. Hey,
Should I?
I need to show you something. You want me to show you something when you come back, or right now?
I will call you back in a couple of minutes because if I put you on a hold, that music will come in. So
Yeah.
I'll call you back in a couple
Please
of minutes.
hurry, because I wanna
Okay.
I've been streaming for like a long time.
I'm
So
just calling Mass to
Okay.
tell this, and yeah, I'll call you right back.
okay. Yeah, cable handbrake. Yeah, that's the word, cable. So yeah, most of them will have that, and I don't see, there should not be a reason why they couldn't just pull them out. But anyway, this guy is covered. We covered this guy for $12.50. They probably have another one, because they had the one that's 9,000 pounds and 15,000 pounds. So I don't care. We have a decent one. It's better than delivering on Monday, because if he goes there, picks up tomorrow, and goes there directly, delivers Saturday morning, he can just come back home. But if this is delivery Monday, he would have to come back home and then get up early, or go there Sunday night, and the loads generally pay better from Grand Rapids. We want him to be empty in Grand Rapids, not in Lansing. It can be pulled out. They just need to try. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they're gonna try that. I mean, there are each facility you go to, each company will have someone that knows how to deal with this kind of, so that that actually uses his or her brain. So hopefully someone will come to that idea. Hopefully they do have some forklifts. What if they don't have any forklifts there at all? What if these are some replacements or whatever? If they don't have any forklifts, then they are in trouble. Just looking at my messages here. Je li radi neku kompanija da ne zna dobro engleski? Well, I think the question is if there is anyone working in a company, but their English is not that good. There are, I mean, people like that, but right now it might be harder to find a job, because back then when everyone was hiring, it was easier to find a job, even if your English was not the best. But right now, I don't know. I know if someone will hire someone like that. Call a tow truck, have him pull it out on a flatbed tow truck with their winch if they can't. Well, they would have to pay for a tow truck, and I don't know if they're willing to pay for a tow truck. Pull it out on a flatbed. Well, technically you could do that, but like I said, I don't know if they're willing to do that. So. What about this guy in Louisiana? What do we have for him? Chris is calling back. Hey, Chris.
So it's not the keys that
Wha-
are a problem.
What?
Problem is, it's actually not the forklifts. They can pull it out because I asked him how they load the truck at the shipper, and he said that they didn't drive the forklift. They just pushed them into the trailer. So I told him about the chains, and he said that's not the problem. The problem is they cannot accept the forklifts without keys. But that's not our problem, man. I mean, even if that's the case, just ask for literally for an Uber to get you those keys,
Well,
like 500 miles. Or
they can mail them.
they can mail them. Broker said that he got a message from the customer that everything is all set now, and
Okay.
I don't know.
So how did they
I
load
asked
them?
Mess to-
How did they load them again?
They just pushed it into the trailer with another forklift. Probably chained them and just pushed them in the trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't drive it.
But why would they send a forklift without a key?
No, that could happen. That's a mistake, but they cannot reject our shipment because of that. They'll
Yeah.
figure it out after that. Just take it
Yeah.
off, leave me alone, and you figure
Yeah.
it out.
So the broker said that we're all set now, whatever that means.
Broker said we're all set. I asked Mass to go back into the warehouse to check if they figured it out, and I'm just waiting a call back from Mass.
Okay. Now, I was gonna say something. I lost my thought. I don't know.
You wanted to show me something.
Yeah, I want to show you something. Yeah, yeah. You ready?
Okay. I am, but there's a delay, like I said, so it's not gonna be right
Okay.
after.
Okay.
we show
Okay.
it.
Here we go.
Let's see.
This load looks interesting. Let me email them. Okay. Wow.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Look, it's Faru. Hey, how are you, man?
How are you doing?
Ulukbek, come here. Hey, this is Ulukbek and Faru. They're makers of the Load Connect extension. And this extension has helped thousands of dispatchers around the world. So I'm glad that you guys came here to show me how it works in person.
Thanks a lot, Ennis, for inviting us over. It's a big pleasure for us to be here with Ennis in the studio. Thanks, guys, for using Load Connect. It's a big pleasure for us. And I hope you like it, and I hope we make your life easier.
Yep, they're actually here.
Wow. Wow, nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I was saving this to show it to you. They were here. We had lunch. We went like we spent the whole day together.
No, man, they're cool. When I told them, to switch my account to the new email address, they just did it like in 2 seconds. I swear to God. He just texted me on Telegram, all set. I logged back in. Everything was already connected. They're awesome. They're
Yeah.
awesome. And that connection, that load connecting, it's a lifesaver.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
look back, like Faru is more like outgoing. He's like more like business oriented, but look back,
Okay.
he's like the brain behind the whole. I mean, Faru is also smart, obviously, but look back, he's the one. He's
Right.
very quiet, but he gets stuff done. He told me some tips,
Right.
about other things as well. Oh man, he knows his stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They will get a good deal from DAT. Trust me. Give them a few months. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's really cool
Pretty
that
awesome.
what they're doing this extension. Like others started copying them and making their own version, but
Yeah, I saw.
I don't
saw
think
a
they
few.
can top them. Okay.
No, this is the original.
Okay. So Emro is even Emro is liking that video. Let me
You
check.
should join us.
Huh?
You should definitely join us.
Yeah.
We can do a video stream if you want. I don't know, whenever you go live next, like we did like few months ago.
I'm sorry, I was reading my message. What was that?
We can do a live of both of us, three of us all together, like we did a few months back.
Yeah, definitely. We would have to go through Google Meet to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was looking. I wanted to send you a video. We did predictions for 2024. You and I. Do you remember? I don't even remember
I
that we
do.
did that.
I do.
You do? So we did some
I don't know, man.
predictions for
I'm not making
2024.
any more predictions. Nah, we're not gonna do that
No.
video.
From now on, all my predictions are gonna be, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Everything
Right.
is falling apart. But then if it
Better to
gets
be
better,
surprised.
then I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna
Massive.
become better.
Mass is saying they're working on it. They're trying to pull out the forklifts out of the trailer. So I guess they found the keys or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Well, no, I mean, they
Okay.
can mail them. Or, well, you know what? Maybe the shipper didn't have the keys. If they had the keys, they would probably
be.
turn them on and drive them in, or they would send them.
Drive, yeah.
Maybe, well, you
Yeah.
could order them from the dealer, I guess.
I better find him something else in the next 30 minutes.
Okay, well,
Are you
you
gonna go
go,
live?
and I think we are done. It's been almost 2 hours right now.
Yeah.
But thanks
It's all
for
set for today.
thanks for joining. We can
Thanks for having me.
yeah, do this another time again to talk about markets and some loads and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
man. I'll
if
talk
you
to
need any
later.
help, let me know. Talk to you later.
For sure. Bye.
Bye. All right, and thanks everyone for watching and being here again for 2 hours, man. When you're streaming, time just flies. It's crazy for me. I don't know about you, but for me, time just flies. But thanks for being here every time, and I will see you guys next time when we do the live stream. And I do have a video about Amazon Relay coming up most likely on Sunday, this Sunday. Thanks again, everyone, and then hopefully you have a very productive day ahead of you.